Hey fam, it's Jess.
And I'm Jaden.
And we're coming to you live
with the vibe.
Come join the tribe.
What tribe?
J Tribe.
Hey, what's good, family?
What's good, family? Today we are back again with another spicy topic.
That's right.
That's right. But before we do, let's go ahead on and give the family our disclaimer, baby.
Disclaimer. If you are a part of the He-Man Woman Hater Club
or the I Don't Need a Man clan,
keep it moving.
To the left, to the left.
Get up out of here.
Expeditiously.
In the wise words of T.I.
Right.
Hey, do we need the light on? Should we cut on the light?
Oh yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
You know how we do it, family.
We live, family. The mistakes are what, baby?
They are free, absolutely free.
On the house, family.
That's right. And we got to say this. This is another disclaimer. This show is for adults only.
That's right.
Adults only.
It's facts.
So you have to be 18 or over to watch. And also, you can't be a grown-ass kid.
No grown-ass kids, please.
No, it's too many of them. There's too many of them coming out of the woodwork every single day. And they're all throughout YouTube.
And tell me about it. So, no, if you're a grown-ass kid, please go.
Yeah, get up out of here.
Exactly. Also, family, this is our opinions. So, we're doing this for entertainment purposes.
Yes, and if you like hearing different perspectives, if you don't have sensitive skin, and if you like to have a good old time, you're in the right room.
That's right. So without any further ado, let's go ahead on and get into tonight's topic, babe.
Yes. What the topic is?
The topic is, this week we will be talking about Tyler Perry and these sexual assault allegations. Family, this is a spicy one.
Oh, Medea? Tyler Perry?
Medea.
Oh.
That's how they doing Medea now?
Oh.
That's how they doing Tyler Perry?
Uh-oh.
Well, we definitely gonna dig into it. We're gonna give you guys the information, but we're also gonna give you guys our perspective.
Yes. I did hear about this before. We've heard about this before. We thought maybe it would go away. Apparently it hasn't, and that's why we're here to cover it.
Well, yeah, it definitely resurfaced. Okay, it might have went away for a minute, but it came right back.
I'm not saying he tried to pay some people off and he tried to figure it out.
But he might have.
And if he had, it didn't work because we're here covering it.
Well,
we're just having fun, family. No diss to Tyler Perry.
No, shout out to Tyler Perry. He might have to pay some more people off and figure it out again.
Shout out to him for now.
Yeah, shout out to him for now. You know, this is just
it depends on what we cover today.
It does depend.
Is it contingent on the news that we break?
Well, here's what I'll say. This is a little teaser, but no charges have been. Tyler Perry has not been charged with anything. So, in this country here in America, we are innocent until proven guilty. So. We'll allegedly, unless
that's why I mocked you, because I was like, okay, we are.
I know, unless you're Diddy, and then hey, everybody's already saying he's guilty. Okay, but hey, anyway, family, we are definitely going to get into this one tonight, and y'all, please let us know what you guys think on this topic. We love interacting with you guys, so please. Comment to us and let us know your guys' opinion as well.
And by the way, I got to make this clear. Family, no, this is not drink. It looked like drink, though, don't it? Don't it? It looked like some Hennessy, don't it?
Yeah, he got some Hennessy.
I got some Hennessy on YouTube.
Just straight Hennessy, too. No chaser.
With the red cup, too, like Lil Wayne. Red cup connected to my hand. It got to be surgically removed. No, I'm just playing, family. This is tea. And you made this tea right here.
I sure did.
I'm drinking on some tea, family. I'm disappointed too right now. Wish it was alcohol. It's just jokes. We're just having fun. Lighten up.
Yes. Well, okay, family. We are going to go ahead on and get off into our first article to give a little information on what exactly is going on with this lawsuit.
Bam. And this is from page6.com. You want to start here?
Yes.
All right, family. Let's see if everybody can see that. Awesome. We Gucci. Who is Derek Dixon, the Oval actor accusing Tyler Perry of sexual assault in $260 million bombshell lawsuit?
Woo!
Not $26.
Not $260. No, this is $260 million.
I was trying to do my Austin Powers.
I love it.
That's a lot of money, family.
That's a whole lot of money.
As Chris Rock would say, "Good Lord, that's a lot of money."
Okay.
Woo. Okay. Well, we're gonna see what's going on here, family.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Tyler Perry was accused of sexual assault and sexual harassment by actor Derek Dixon, who is suing the Oval series writer, creator, and director for a whopping $260 million over sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation. So who is the actor behind the lawsuit filed in June 2025? Below, page 6 breaks down everything you need to know about the actor, his relationship to Perry, and more. Who is Derek Dixon? Derek Dixon is an actor who appeared as Dale in dozens of episodes of BET's hit political drama, The Oval. Prior to that, his character appeared in the show's spin-off series, Ruthless. So family, right here is Derek Dixon. Yeah. Are you familiar with Derek Dixon?
I'm not, honestly, but you guys let us know in the chat. Have you guys seen The Oval and Ruthless? I know those are popular shows on BET.
Man, this is not looking good.
Man, tell me about it.
Dixon, originally from Raleigh, North Carolina, maintains a modest following on Instagram, where he posts infrequent updates. How did Derek Dixon meet Tyler Perry? In court docs obtained by page 6, Dixon claimed the duo met while working on a Tyler Perry Studios event in Atlanta in 2019, where Perry allegedly picking the aspiring actor out of the crowd.
Oh man, he got handpicked.
He got handpicked by
out the crowd.
By Tyler Perry. I
mean, it's like interchangeable.
It is, right? It is.
That's like his alter ego. I feel like.
Oh man, he ain't lying though.
Man,
Dixon claims he was given a role at the events that required frequent conversation with Tyler Perry. Required frequent conversation.
So he didn't have nobody else that he could go to but Tyler Perry, the owner.
Right, he couldn't delegate that role.
Man,
he couldn't find anybody.
Nobody, no other producers,
some management,
writers, nobody.
It had to be face to face.
Agent. Nope, he had to talk directly to Tyler Perry.
It had to be the CEO of the company.
Man,
to a handpicked aspiring actor. No, to an actor that was handpicked himself.
And like you said, an aspiring actor. So it's not like he was already, acting out there.
Yeah, aspiring actor, that's like somebody that's like, they just auditioning, you looking for your shot.
Yeah, you looking for your break.
Yeah, you ain't got it yet.
He might have been looking for his break, but he might have got more than that.
He got broke off. I'm sorry. I promise you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. No, he was talking about give me a break, and Tyler Perry said, "I'm gonna break you off."
Just jokes. Just kidding. No, there's nothing funny about this. Then why are we laughing? Because
there's something funny about this. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, well.
I mean, you can make anything funny. Yeah, but
not the real life alleged. This is all alleged, by the way. This is all alleged, family. So let's keep that in mind. It's all allegedly, but But yeah.
But sometimes you gotta make these types of subjects a little bit lighter.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, the whole doom and gloom face during it all. Yeah, that's pretty boring. That's whack. I agree. That's not Dixon, is he?
No, I'm like, well, he got old. That's the show.
Oh, I'm tripping. I was like, how you get older all of a sudden? No, I know.
I know, right?
I was tripping because I'm like, why are they showing this image after exchanging contact information? Why are they showing this?
I guess these are the shows he was in.
Oh, okay.
So he was in The Oval. I guess those are. I think The Oval is about
like a political show.
Yes, a political show. I think that's the couple. And
oh, okay. So for all the people who know, they know. It's like okay.
Mm-hmm.
After exchanging contact information at the soiree, I guess. Help me, please. Yeah. Perry cast Dixon in Ruthless. That works for me. Cast Dixon in Ruthless and The Oval. Okay. I'm like, is he playing an older person? I was tripping.
Put some makeup on him.
Put some makeup. I was like, what's going on here? He has appeared in dozens of episodes in both series. Okay, so kind of like a special guest, kind of on and offer.
Yeah, seems that way. Like he might not be like a main character, but he might be like, in and out, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The actor claimed they exchanged contact information at the soiree, and Perry subsequently cast him in Ruthless and The Oval. Perry is the BET series creator, writer, and director.
Ooh, he doing it all. Talk about one man band.
That's a lot of hats he's wearing.
Creator, writer, and director. Dang. Shout out.
Why is Derek Dixon suing Tyler Perry? Dixon is suing the billionaire producer for alleged, keyword highlighter, sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation in a lawsuit filed on June 13, 2025 in Los Angeles. According to the documents obtained by Page 6, the actor accused Perry for fostering a coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic as they worked together on both Ruthless and The Oval. What exactly does that mean?
I know.
A coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic?
When you say words like that, it sounds serious. So you gotta use words like that, to emphasize the point.
Yeah, that's if this is true, that's
wrong.
It's evil, family.
Yeah, if it's true, it's wrong.
If this is true. This is straight up evil. Okay, I think we read that already, and that's a picture of Tyler Perry. And that's Dixon again. Mm-hmm. He looks different in this photo. Huh, you did in the first photo, he looked different, right?
Yeah, he do look a little different in this one.
Okay. Dixon further alleged that the producer initially promised Dixon career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery, and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. He alleged that Perry's final sexual advances toward him occurred at the producer's Atlanta home in January 2020. In the complaint, Dixon said after drinking too much, he retired to a guest room at Perry's estate, where he claimed Perry got into the bed with him and touched his thighs as Dixon rejected the advances. Wow, this is troubling to read, family.
If it's true.
If it's true, it just makes me. I have like questions to ask, but I guess I'll save them because
we can.
Yeah, because it's troubling to read, but then it's like it makes me like want to question.
I do have some questions as well, but like you said, I'll face value. Yes, this is terrible. Obviously, if you drunk, and you in somebody's guest room, and they come up behind you, rubbing on your thighs, that's not cool, right? That's not cool. That's terrible. It's evil. However, I do have some questions like, why'd you get that drunk? If you knew that this guy was, trying to, get with you or whatever the case may be. Like, why would you even put yourself in that type of situation? I mean, I wouldn't, right? If I knew someone I was not interested in was making advances towards me, like, let's just think about this, right? Like, if I wasn't interested in somebody and I knew that they were trying to make advances towards me, why would I go to their place, get drunk, and then sleep in the guest room? Like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, the math don't add up.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but I just personally I wouldn't do it because I would just feel uncomfortable. Like, I'm not interested in you, so why am I even
at your guest room or in your house?
I'm getting drunk enough to where I can't even go home. Like, anyway, that's just some questions I have. I know I started early with the questions.
Yeah, but that's a good point though. Like, how'd you even be in that situation in the first place?
Yeah, it's a little interesting.
Yeah.
A little interesting.
Did you want it? You kind of sort of want to be there?
Hey, you need the roles, okay? You needed those roles.
We just got questions. So if you're sensitive to questions, you know the deal. You're in the wrong room. You're lost. But hey, if you like objectivity and just pure honesty,
we don't give it.
We fam. If that's what you want, fam. If that's what you're cool with, you know.
But we're gonna be objective. Like, if we see something going on crazy on Tyler Perry's side, we're gonna say something. For Dixon's side, we're gonna say something too. So we just gonna keep it open.
Because we're all about what's right.
100%.
About justice around here. Now, there's some text messages over here. Okay, so which one is?
Okay, I guess I could take one. You could take one.
Okay. I just.
You want to be Tyler Perry? I think the first one's Tyler Perry.
Okay. What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of car. Geo Metro.
Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist? That's so cool. Where you come from?
Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can be half freedom from
religious guilt.
Thank you. You can read the good call.
Oh yeah, I know. You can't. The 13's in the way, but yeah, that.
Yeah, you can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. Dixon claimed that before and after being hired on the Oval, Perry sent him sexual messages. This is my part right here, right? Yeah. Why did that photo make me jealous? You two together.
Haha, I don't know. It's just Brad, LOL.
LOL?
He just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in, and now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself, LOL.
Thick Derek, get that Chipotle? What? What in the world did I just read? Pause, family. That's super pause. But I had to read it. That's what it said.
That's what it said.
Perry allegedly asked Dixon his sexual preferences and noted that he has sex with men. After being hired on the Oval, Perry allegedly continued to send sexual messages to the actor, including asking Dixon his sexual preferences and allegedly noting that he has sex with men.
I don't know why they put that there twice like that. It's all good.
Yeah, well, guess they have Grammarly on standby.
Man, clearly.
Dixon further alleged in his complaint that he again visited Perry in 2020, fearing that the producer would eliminate his role on the show if he did not. Dixon claimed in the lawsuit that during the alleged encounter, Perry grabbed him by the throat, saying, "Wow, look how excited you just got." Dixon, who stated he attempted to de-escalate the sexually charged situation, feared he would lose his role if he complained about the incidents. Treat myself right. What are you doing? Derek!
Just talking to my sister.
Eye roll. Fine. Kind of like Medea, right? With eye roll.
Eye roll.
Should I do it or? Oh.
Eye roll.
Fine. No.
That's good.
That was a terrible Medea.
That's a good one, baby. No, you've been practicing, huh? No,
Dude, big screen. Fine.
Hey, that's
my F minus, right?
That's pretty good.
Okay, F plus. That was F plus. No, I'm not supposed to have a good Medea impression. But when I saw the eye roll fine, I just thought of Medea,
right? That was straight up Medea.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah. His alter ego, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Eye roll. Fine. Good night. I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them.
Trying to get off so I can go to sleep. LOL.
I understand.
LOL. Apparently, you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight.
I just started.
They didn't. LOL.
If this is true.
If this is true, it's not looking good, Tyler.
There'll be no more Medea movies after that one.
Looking good, huh?
It would not be looking. There'll be no more Medea movies after.
Yeah, if he gets charged.
Yeah.
If he gets charged, it's bad.
Yeah, they already did Medea Goes to Jail.
They showed it.
That's already out.
And Medea.
Pretty funny, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I enjoyed it.
Sure. You know, he got a new movie coming out now too.
Medea's going back to jail.
Well,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
See,
he got Henny in there.
Oh, you spiked it with some Henny? Oh, I didn't know. Hey, you trying to get me drunk?
You knew. No, you knew.
Oh, you trying to pull a Tyler Perry on me?
No, of course not. I would never do that to you, babe.
Oh, hey.
Consensual only.
Oh, that's right, family. By the way, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and comment to that, family. We just having fun tonight.
Please.
Now, this is serious, allegedly. We don't know how serious this is. Now, it is bad that the allegation is out there. Now, if this is true, this is terrible. We do not condone that at all. But if this is not true, this is terrible.
Terrible.
Because this is a man lying on another man, talking about, you did something. That didn't happen. That's lying, family. That's false witnesses. That's a sin. That's evil to do that. So either way you cut it, this is bad.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, family. So, whew, man.
All right, fam. So we're almost done with this article.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we good. Okay. Where we at?
Yeah, we can just keep scrolling.
Just scrolling. We kind of covered that already. Dixon immediately understood that his job security depended on his relationship with Perry, the complaint reads. From this point on, Dixon worked with the constant. Sorry about that, family. Dixon worked with the constant fear of losing his job if he did not engage with and endure Perry's sexual harassment. Dixon seeks $260 million in the complaint for quid pro quo, workplace sexual harassment, sexual assault, and battery.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Like, let's just say, you had this powerful boss, and he was like, "Look, if you want these roles to keep coming, you want this money to keep coming in, you have to put up with some stuff." What would you say?
Me personally? Oh, I get the heck up out of there. Out of there immediately. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I'm not sticking around. I'm not trying to endure none of that. No, I'm bouncing immediately. No hesitation.
It's not.
And I'm being serious. No hesitation. I'm gone.
Like, it's not that serious. Like, I will find another job.
You're not gonna Fox News me.
Heck no. But yeah, family, what do you guys think so far? Would that be, hey, listen, you got to eat, you know what I'm saying? So, would you be tempted? Like, hey, I'm just going to stick this out. You feel me? I mean, Tyler Perry, he a billionaire. He hooking me up with these shows, and I'm not trying to lose that. So, you know what? Hey, if he grabs me by the throat, touches my inner thighs, sends me some provocative text messages, hey, I gotta put up with it, I gotta get that check, gotta eat.
But think about it though. If he's willing to do all that, I'm sure he's gonna want to do even more.
Oh, for sure.
That's just, him getting it, making his moves, getting started with that whole situation. So like,
how do you get Tyler Perry out of his bed? I wonder. Like, if that actually happened, like,
it wasn't even doing there. Like, why is he even there in the first place? Like, it sounds like it's way more to this. That's why I'm not rushing
like
to
there's some gaps, right? There's some gaps in the story. Like, how did he all of a sudden just start choking you in the neck? Like, I just want, like, I don't know. I'm a little curious as to some of the gaps in the story.
I gotta hear. I want to hear his side. I want to hear Tyler Perry's side or his lawyers. I'm sure he's not gonna say that. He's gonna have his.
Yeah, but you know what? We do have a video from Tyler Perry here, so we'll get off into Tyler Perry's response thus far. So, but let's continue.
I think we're just about done with this article. They got some more photos.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Well, should I read this part right here?
Oh yeah. What happened next? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What happens next? The lawsuit is ongoing. In a statement obtained by Page 6, Perry's counsel, Matthew Boyd, called the lawsuit a scam. This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, the statement read. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Tyler Perry's lawyer doing his lawyer thing.
He's doing his lawyer thing for sure.
Defending his client as well as he should.
Hey, that's what he's getting paid to do.
And that ends the article, family.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like it's way more into it. It sounds like it's way more.
We just need a little bit more proof. I'm not saying
that's fuzzy. It's blurry.
Yeah. I'm not saying. We're not saying that this isn't true. I would like to see more proof, right? Because I've seen text messages, and that's cool and all, but we know that you could fabricate a text message. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be going back and forth with your burner phone. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you can fabricate a text message. So I would just need to see more proof in order to really feel like, Tyler Perry actually did do this. Not saying that Tyler Perry isn't capable of this, because we know crazy things go down in Hollywood. We know Hollywood, So not putting it past nobody, and not saying, oh, because it's Tyler Perry, he could never do it. I'm definitely not saying that. But what I am saying is that, I just would like to see more proof, because again, text messages is not good enough, because anyone can, you can easily fabricate text messages. And also, there's just some gaps in the story that I'm, kind of, because if you just think about it logically, like, yeah, okay, we read it, and like when we read it, it sounds shocking. But then it's like, if you actually just think about it logically, like, why would I go to somebody's house who I'm not interested in, who I know is trying to make advances towards me, and then I'm going to get drunk to the point where I can't even drive back home?
Well said. Well said. It just doesn't quite add up.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Wow. Should we get to the next article?
Yes, let's get back to the next article.
All right, fam. This article is from Vibe.com. Christian Keys opens up about sexual harassment by powerful man in Hollywood. Now, we knew about this alleged
when
assault.
This came out. Yep, this was back in 2023.
The revelation caused an outpour of support from fans and his Hollywood peers. After Christian Keys took to Instagram to make an explosive revelation of experiencing sexual harassment at the hands of a powerful man in Hollywood. In the video posted in December 15th, Keys mentioned that the unnamed person abused certain powers and were moving inappropriately, detailing how the alleged man sexually harassed him for years. The 48-year-old also noted that the Hollywood gatekeeper also had multiple young black men on payroll to be available at his request. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens, he said in the video. It's not just women that have to deal with it. It's also men sometimes. Men tempting men. That's why a lot of my posts over the last years have been about taking the scenic route. Oh, man. Actor Christian Keys alleges he was sexually harassed for years by a powerful man in Hollywood.
Let's click on that, please, baby.
Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing.
I don't know if we can.
I've been speaking to my brother about.
Yeah, I wonder if we can make this bigger. Probably not, huh?
Probably not. I mean, yeah, probably not.
Just roll with it, fam.
Yeah, just roll with it. Feel free, if you want to see it bigger and up close, feel free to check out vibe.com. That's where this is.
Making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, he's literally got, at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. He's claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, and it's another level. Thank you for another opportunity to connect with you. Shortcomings, not bad decisions. Please continue to guide, protect us as you can. Everybody's watching. It's not a presentation. I see you about the level, but a conversation with God. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. Just that's interesting.
Wow.
Oof. So
I don't think he was acting.
No, I don't think he was acting in that one.
No, that seemed pretty serious.
Yeah, it did, and he didn't say who this person was, but there's some alluding by these, he had these young black men on his payroll. Some might, put the 2 and 2 together and be like, well, that's Tyler Perry.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say his name. You said his name. I was gonna say his name might rhyme with Kyler Scary.
Oh, yeah.
She went out and said Tyler Perry. So. Okay. All right. All the Queen's Men. Actor caused much outrage by his Hollywood peers, who immediately showed support across all social media platforms. Keys has since disabled comments on his posts. Actress Elise Neal commented, "My brother, I understand, and I completely am with you. I've been in these situations, and I'm proud of you." And Get Out star Lil Rel, Howry wrote, "Proud of you, brother." Terry Roman also posted, "Christian, I've been around you several times, and you are such a light who walks with integrity and peace. I'm sorry you've experienced this, but I commend your bravery." Claudia Jordan wrote, "You shared a piece of this with me when we first met, maybe 15 years ago, and said one day you would come forward. And you did. I am so proud of you." Queen Sugar star Dondra T. Whitfield, is that how you say it? Dondra T. Whitfield added, "Y'all don't want to have this conversation. If we told y'all about your heroes, and sheroes, it will break y'all. As a publication, the powerful man in Hollywood has not been revealed."
Who do you guys think this powerful man was? Let us know.
I think his name rhymes with Kyler Scary.
Oh.
That's my guess.
Yeah, I think that would be a good guess. So I think a lot of people would guess that. As we know, Christian Keys has been on several Tyler Perry movies, but not only movies. He used to be in the plays back in the day.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And not even that, a series, right? He's in the All the Queen's Men series, which is also part of Tyler Perry's production. So, one may put, 2 and 2 together and say, well, you guys work together a lot. Is it possibly him? Now, disclaimer, or, what I will say is that, obviously Christian Keys didn't say who. And it is kind of interesting that we haven't heard anything more about this situation as it comes to Christian Keys. So some are saying, hey, maybe he got paid off. We don't know.
Well, if he got paid off, why would he even allude to Tyler Perry?
The fact.
Oh, like maybe, and it stops. Like he was going to break some more news.
Well, I mean, because
and then Tyler Perry cut the check.
It's possible to just keep quiet,
stop the momentum.
Yeah. Just hey, make sure you don't say nothing else. Here you go. No, I don't know.
Yeah, these are just guesses, family. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. So want to go ahead and get to the next.
Yep. So we have one more, family, and this one is Tyler Perry's response.
Oh yeah, here we go, family. We got to hear from Tyler Perry. Got to.
Definitely.
Okay, give us a second. It played already. It went straight in. Didn't even wait. Let's see. Whoops. Let's make sure we good. Yeah, cool. We good with you. All right, fam.
He's got the whole world in his hand. Got the whole world in his hand. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help? Some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
That's it.
That was his response.
Wow. Just be as calm as you can.
Yeah, just be as calm as you can, and He's got the whole world in his hands.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting response.
Tyler Perry tells fans to stay calm in video released hours before lawsuit news broke. Tyler Perry seems to think he's got the whole world in the palm of his hand. TMZ is messy. You know how TMZ get down. Or at least he did a couple hours ago, before news of the $260 million sexual assault lawsuit against him broke. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tyler Perry, for that.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Whatever that was.
He said he got the whole world in his hands.
And he wants everybody else to keep calm. You're like, keep calm. I noticed in that response, he didn't say, this is lies.
Oh, right? Yeah. Yeah, right?
Like,
right?
He wasn't like, don't believe it. There's more information to come. He got the whole world in his hands.
Stay calm, everybody.
Stay calm, everybody.
Man. Oh.
Interesting response. Ooh, family, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm sure there will be more information that comes out here in the future. I'm curious to see if there's any more evidence that comes out. Yeah, this is definitely a wild one, honestly.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. $260 million. Yes, he's a billionaire. Still a lot of money.
Still, yeah, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. I have some questions for you. Then.
Oh, right on. Cool. So we're actually going to address some questions here.
That's right.
All right.
So, do you believe Derek Dixon is telling the truth?
Just from my opinion.
Yeah, and based off of what we're seeing right now, opinions can change.
It's hard for me to say he's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
I get the see, I don't like these type of questions.
Sorry, I know.
Because
I kind of put you on the spot with that.
Yeah, because it's like I'd rather just see what they iron out. I'd rather because that's their job, is to make a judgment. So for me to make a judgment based on what I think and based on how I feel, based on what we've heard from him, and based on what we allegedly heard from Tyler Perry, whatever that was, he told us that he got the whole world in his hands and to stay calm.
Stay calm.
I can't really make heads or tails. I can't. It's
say
inconclusive. I'd rather lead on the side of safety instead of just trying to just say a hot take and just be fluff. Yeah. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be just speak that hot air. So I'm just gonna say that it's inconclusive.
Yeah. I think that's a great way to answer the question. Honestly, yeah, I was trying to throw him under the bus a little bit, but he dodged it.
Oh, barely though. Barely. Yeah. You pulled me out just before the bus came through. I was in the middle of the street though.
Yep. I pushed you in there, but then just pulled you back.
Just,
We're just kidding, man. Just kidding. I would never. But yeah, but yeah, it's inconclusive, like my husband said. I can't say for sure whether or not he's telling the truth or whether he's lying. We don't know. Like I said earlier, I would like there to be more evidence that comes out. There are some questions that I have as far as some of these allegations and some of these different scenarios that he has described, Derek Dixon has described. So yeah, I'll be curious to see if anything else comes out. For sure. Okay, why do you think so many Black men in power have been accused of sexual misconduct in recent years?
This is a deep question right here. This is deep. Man, it's really tough because part of me just wants to say, the media likes to cover this, but I think it's just certain black men.
Mm.
I don't know if it's like so many black men. I think it's just certain ones.
Okay.
I think some black men are being accused of sexual misconduct in recent years.
Would you say like some like powerful? Like
yeah. See, but like family, like I do believe that the media, they push a negative narrative to us. They try to keep us distracted as a community. They try to cause us to drink the Kool-Aid. However, it's our choice whether if we're going to drink it. And I'm talking about the intoxication of sin. Like the media, they promote everything that's against the Bible, and we stand for biblical principles, family.
Yes.
But it seems like the media, they're trying to keep us divided. They want to keep us separated. They want to keep us distracted. And they will use our people to do that. They will use our people to do the work. You see it in the music. You see it in the movies. They use our people to push that evil narrative about drugs, about sex out of marriage, prostitution,
sexual assault,
violence, sexual assault, murder,
abuse,
pride, so on and so on.
Promiscuity.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word, but
yeah. Well,
promiscuity.
We from the back, so it is now.
It's
I think it is. Honestly, I think.
I think
being
so.
promiscuous, yes, sleeping around. The black woman doesn't need the black man. The black man don't need the black woman.
Yeah, the independent black woman, black man.
Let's all be co-parents, and shout out to all the co-parents. But I mean, our Creator designed.
They don't say that in the Bible.
Yeah, the Bible is designed. The Bible promotes marriages to stay together.
That's a fact.
And I know sometimes it doesn't happen. That's true though. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But it just seems like there's been more of a push for that. They want to keep us separated, and the kids suffer the most when the adults want to act more like children than the actual children.
For sure.
So I will say all that to say that there is an agenda by the media. However, we're guilty because we partake in it. As well. So it's both ways. So I don't necessarily want to just blame the media, just purely blame the media for certain black men for being accused of sexual misconduct. I think both can be true. The media is pushing that. The media likes to cover famous black men who are accused, who are allegedly accused. It just sells. It sells. It gets attention. It sells. Allows it allows advertisement to be sold. It allows commercials to be sold when we're talking about the alleged accusation of sexual misconduct by black men, and it's like targeted towards black men. So yes, the media, they're doing that, but I think the certain black men that have been accused have, I'm not gonna say all of them, but many of them have put themselves in a situation to be accused.
Well, bring it out. Yeah, well.
So we have to do better as a community to not be in those situations. Let's be preventive instead of reactive.
Ooh, wow.
So I say it's both.
That was like a mic drop right there.
Oh, thank you.
Pass that collection.
Oh, thank you. Well, I don't have my coffee cup tonight.
We got a new collection plate for tonight.
The
red cup.
The red cup.
He'll take Hennessy? No.
And by the way, man, I promise you, it was not Hennessy. It was tea. My wife's making me drink healthy. So.
Yeah, that is real. That is real, family. That was just tea. But baby, I agree. I definitely believe that there is a narrative 100%. And I do find it, a little strange that, we had Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Diddy, and here we go with Tyler Perry. A lot of those men were, if not billionaires, close to billionaires. I heard Bill Cosby was trying to buy a channel. I forget which one, but I believe he was trying to buy a channel. We know Tyler Perry was trying to buy BET, but that didn't go through over some small amount of money or whatever that Paramount didn't want to give up. Okay, whatever. So yeah, there could be some conspiracy theory in there. Okay, there could definitely be some conspiracy theory in there, for sure. I do find it interesting that these cases are so public, where it's like, okay, you're telling me that there's no other people out there of different races who are being accused of similar things or doing similar things. It is interesting that there's a lot of hype or a lot of like exposure towards these. And let's not forget Shannon Sharp. A lot of exposures towards like pushing this narrative, right? So yeah, we could definitely get in our conspiracy bag with this one for sure. But to my husband's point as well, they put themselves in this position. Okay, you should already know off tops. If you don't know, you should know that you're a target. You're successful. You're making money. And let's just be honest, you black. So you should just know off the jump. I don't care how comfortable people try to make you feel, or try to tell you, or try to whisper in your ear and say you're one of us now, and whatever the case may be. You need to be cautious. You need to be cautious. You need to be moving very cautiously. Because yeah, people are waiting for you to slip up. They're just knowing you're gonna slip up. A lot of these guys, they can't control themselves. Well, but I'm not saying that all this is true or not, but some parts of these things are true. Like with Shannon Sharp, he was messing around with that girl. He was messing around with her. So it's like, okay, well, if you're putting yourself in situations to be messing around with someone who is an OnlyFans model who's basically selling their body, I mean, what do you think is gonna happen? It's like you just don't, it's like these guys just aren't thinking it through, So I don't know. It's like eventually you're going to get caught if you are doing these things that you're being accused of. Eventually, you're going to get caught. Or even if you're not doing these things, but if you're putting yourself in a position to where it doesn't look good, because that's the thing. Also, you don't need. It doesn't even have to be true. If it doesn't look good, that already is tarnishing your brand. Look at Diddy. Diddy hasn't been charged yet. But everybody's already writing Diddy off. And yes, it's true. We saw that video with Cassie. So we know there was some abuse involved in that. We know. But we don't know, whether or not if it was really trafficking. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the judgment is. But we know Diddy's lost so much money.
Yeah.
And so when you get accused of these sorts of things, Shannon Sharp, he lost brand deals. Like he had it was like a gambling platform he had on his channel for the longest, and he had to take it down. So obviously we know that once these men become accused of these things, they lose money, they lose sponsors. So it affects them already, even outside of even being charged, right? So I just think that people need to move smart, men and women, right? We need to move smart. This whole pushing, be loose with it, and just have sex with whoever and just do whatever you want is stupid. You're gonna catch yourself up into some things that you might not have planned to be caught up in, whether that be STDs or otherwise. Okay, accusations. Nowadays, accusations, that's like the new thing. Okay, people are gonna come out, especially if you're powerful. You got any sort of power. People are looking to take advantage of that. So just know that and move smartly. Okay, I would say if you're in the industry, you should for sure get married and for sure be faithful. Okay, because people are waiting. They are salivating to take some of your money. You think they're not salivating to take some of your money? Think again. You should know better. So that's what I say. I say it's a bit of both, right? I say on one hand, the industry, we already know the industry is looking to set people up who are willing to fall into the trap, right? So just don't fall into the trap.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
Yeah, for that family, you know what to do. It's going around.
Oh, got the collection
Close
plate.
the doors. Close the doors.
Close the doors.
Cash. Good checks.
Yes.
Money orders.
Food stamps.
Yes.
EBT, we'll take it.
Section 8 vouchers.
Section 8 vouchers, please. We'll take. We do not discriminate.
Nah.
All right. All right, baby. I do have another question for you.
Let's get it.
Why do you think many alleged victims file civil suits instead of going the criminal route?
Because they want some money.
Well,
They want some money. Yeah, that's my quick and short answer. I mean, it's an observation. We noticed that, right?
Mhm.
Why they just go on civil and just skip the whole criminal? If those things happen to you, which I mean, those evil things happen to you, you've been sexually harassed. That should be. You would think that should be in the. They should go the criminal route, but
yeah.
My best guess is they want to get some paper.
I would have to agree.
I don't think I need to elaborate too deeply on that.
Yeah.
It's more of an observation that we noticed. It's like, then you just skip the criminal.
Over the criminal and just went straight to civil, straight to the money. You already know what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of makes you feel like, well, if you're going straight for the money, did this really happen?
Did it really even happen?
Or is this just a money grab?
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, like, if someone, did this to you, wouldn't you want them to be in jail?
Or maybe their way of looking at it is get true justice is getting the money instead of having them go to jail. I'd rather.
Well, you can have both. You can file a criminal and then a civil.
But just a straight up civil though.
Straight up civil.
So did it really happen, like you said?
Man, it's a good question. It's a good question. I like you said, baby. Listen, I'm leaning towards some money grab. If you don't want to take the criminal route at all, like imagine if someone, abused your kid. Like, wouldn't you want them locked up? I mean, I would. I want the money, but I want them to be locked up too.
Absolutely. Yes.
And you can do both here in America. You can literally do both. But anyway, yes. Okay, baby. I have another question for you.
All right.
Okay. Would this lawsuit be more... Okay, let me start this from the beginning. Would this lawsuit be getting more attention if the victim was not white?
What's his name?
Christian Keith.
No, everybody's comparing Diddy to the new. They're comparing him with all the sexual.
Oh yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, they're comparing. I mean, last time I checked, he's
innocent still until proven guilty, right? Hold on, what are you saying?
Well, I mean, that got a lot of attention. Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
they got a lot of attention. So I'm trying to look at it objectively, family.
It did. No, what I was referring to though, baby, is like the victim. So like.
Oh, I read that wrong. Oh, I'm thinking. My bad. Yeah. The victim. Yeah. I'm thinking of the person accused.
Let's say instead of Derek Dixon, let's just say it was the Kendrick Jackson. Okay, if the Kendrick Jackson came out, would it get the same sort of attention?
My initial guess is no. I don't think so. I think that wait, did I answer that right? I think that since the victim is white, it got more attention. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So hopefully I answered that right.
Yeah.
Did. That's my initial response. But I have to think about other cases where where the victim was black. Yeah. I have to.
It's hard to find one of those.
I have to think, family. I have to think.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But I mean.
Well, yeah.
We're talking about Shannon Sharp. No. We're talking about Diddy. Not really. If we're talking about Bill Cosby. No. That was all others.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
No, I'm just pointing
I try to lean away from the whole
I know.
conspiracy. It's just because it's easy to say, and
for sure.
A lot of people don't double check what they're saying. So, it is initial though. I ain't gonna lie. Initially, I would say because the victim is Caucasian, it's getting more attention, and just knowing how this country's set up. Like when you see cases with black and white, they usually get a lot of attention. Whether if it's with police brutality,
for sure.
Rivalries,
even in basketball, with
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. You go back in the day, you know, that's a lot. That's what put the NBA on the map, though. That rivalry helped put the NBA on the map.
That's right.
It helps. It helps. You know.
Yes.
The momentum.
And Angel Reese and I'm sorry,
Caitlin Clark.
There you go, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
So we know it definitely gets a lot of publicity, a lot of attention for sure.
Yeah, the whole black and white. Yeah, it does. So I would, yeah, and even like a like a boxing fight or something.
Oh,
like people will go to a boxing fight just based off race or whatever. You know, I think that's kind of low vibration in my opinion. Just to be really honest.
For sure.
But yeah, I think it wouldn't get as well. We're talking about Tyler Perry though. We're talking about Tyler Perry. I don't know if that would be swept under a rug. Like, the victim was black. I don't think, if it was a black man, I don't think we would sweep that under a rug. I mean, we didn't sweep under the rug when Kristen Keys said a powerful man had, had assaulted him. Sure. So, and that got a lot of attention. We checked that out. Yeah. So, I'll just say initially it seems that way. Initially it strongly seems that way. But I mean, we can't say for sure. If the victim, yeah, but just see the way how the demographics of this country set up, though, it does seem like that's true, though. Especially if it was like a white woman too, and like black man, white woman. Yeah, I would say it would get, everybody would know that that news would reach Mars, everywhere. Everybody would be talking about that. Like, yeah, but you get with Shannon Sharp, they were talking about that internationally. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'll just say yes. I'll just give an answer and say yes. I'm just not quick just to make wild assumptions. But yeah, I'll say yes. I think if the victim was non-white, it still would be covered, but it probably won't get as much, just based on the demographics of this country. Yeah. Respectfully. Yeah, for sure. I'll have to agree, just because of all a lot of the cases that we have seen so far that are similar to this. There is a race dynamic to it, so that is a fact. But like my husband said, it's not to say that like if someone black came out and had these accusations that they wouldn't be taken seriously, because I do believe they would be taken. Like, I do believe that they would get attention, people would be talking about it. But yeah, I do believe people talk about it even more so because of who the victim is, because of his race and the different race dynamics. So I think if it was a white woman, it would probably get even more. Even more? Yeah. But I don't know that. Well, that's my initial. I think that's true. I think it's true to say that. Yeah. I'm just gonna be. I just try to be fair though, family. I try to be fair, even though I'm giving a biased answer. Yeah, my biased answer is yeah. I mean, it'd be covered either way. It would get a lot of attention either way. But if the victim here was a white woman, I think it would get even more. It'll get more outraged. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. Just because he's a man, he might not get as much outrage. Yeah, because they're both men. Yeah, and it's a different situation because we're talking about homosexuality, so even that's a different dynamic. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. All right, baby. Well, okay, I have one more question for you. All right. Can you still support someone's art after they've been accused of something as serious as sexual assault? And what changes if they're convicted? Yes, I can support somebody after they've been accused. Absolutely. The key word is accused. Accused. Yes, not convicted, not proven guilty of that crime, but being accused. No, I would still respect that person's art, their craft, their skill, their profession, because being accused doesn't mean you're guilty. It's just an accusation. Yeah. And it's actually a sin on that person who made that false claim. 100%. Yeah. So, the Bible speaks about that, where you just can't just make false claims and just make bear false witness on people. I'm not quoting the scripture right, but the false witness that you put on somebody, and if you're proven wrong, that same thing can happen to you. Now there's stipulations and things you have to consider. There's different things you got to consider, but you just can't just make wild claims on somebody. But we're talking about the Bible. I know the America is influenced by the Bible, but the America has a collection of different laws. But the Bible is influenced by America, but not entirely, completely.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is you got to be careful with bearing false witness on somebody, because the punishment for the liar, for the person who bear false witness, were severe. And you can check that out and just check out, I believe it's in Deuteronomy. You can find that, and it's very severe. So like making a false claim, you got to make sure like you taking this to court.
Yeah,
you're saying this, you got to make sure like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If not, there'll be consequences and repercussions, and the judges will have to make a wise decision. But what I'm saying is like you just can't go around and accuse people.
Yeah.
Because you're messing with his livelihood. You're messing with his reputation, his name, and from ancient idea and from today's idea, you don't want to just tarnish somebody's name and their reputation. So like this accusation, it's gonna hurt Tyler Perry's. It's gonna hurt his reputation if it hasn't already.
Sure.
But if he's not guilty, no, it's not gonna hurt him at all. It might even help him because he beat the case. With truth.
That's true.
So I can't wait for the next Medea movie.
Oh man,
I can't wait. I wonder what it's gonna be like. If he beats the case, he's actually innocent.
Oh man,
it might even be a play on this reality right here.
Oh, I can see that.
See, he can flip it.
See that.
They can make a music video out of it. Have a he can make like cameos and music video. I don't know. They can.
No, I can definitely see
artists could take the idea and I don't know. It's a whole lot of stuff you can do.
A bunch of skits, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. This could lead to a lot of creativity, and this could really help propel his name. So he's even bigger than he was before. He's gonna make even more billion. He's gonna make more billions of dollars now. Results. So no, the key word is accused. Accused is the key word. So
yeah. I agree. If someone's accused, obviously they're not charged, they're not convicted. So yeah, I mean, anyone can file a lawsuit on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I think you can definitely still support somebody's art, somebody's work, if they're accused of something, because as we know, you are innocent until proven guilty in this country. But yeah, if things were to change and he were to become convicted, then no, I couldn't support someone who is doing those types of things without consent, right? You can't use your power and abuse it like that. That's not something I can support. If he becomes convicted.
Well, we kind of agreed like on everything tonight.
I know, for once.
Nice. We agree all the time, man.
We do.
Yeah. We do. Sometimes we just like. I'll disagree, and I don't even mean to disagree. I just want to disagree just to have something to go back and forth with.
Yeah, a little dynamic. Yeah.
Have a little tennis match. Yeah, wow, we both agree on that. Yeah, just the accusation is not strong enough at all. But yeah, let's be careful, Lord. Let's not put ourselves in situations to be accused. Yeah, and that principle helps us today. Like, let's learn from this. Like, let's not put ourselves in situations where somebody can make a false claim about you 100%. and then tarnish your name that you built all your life.
Yeah.
And then they're here to tarnish that to disrespect the name that you built. So let's stay away from those situations, family, and let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing.
Do the right thing, family. Let's start walking the culture that is in the Bible. Let's start walking it out in our lives, because we will see a lot of the problems that we're seeing right now. They would be eradicated if we just did that. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple, right? We have the instruction manual right there, right? And it tells us what we should and what we shouldn't do and how you can avoid a lot of these situations. But see, what happens is, we get in the world, we start making some money, and we start thinking, like, can't nothing stop us, we on top, and right when you think you on top, that's when someone's coming to take your spot. So if you're not doing things according to the Most High's will, be prepared. Be prepared to, some things ain't gonna go the way you think. That's for sure. So, and if this is true, I hope Tyler Perry repents if this is true.
Yes, and if the victim is lying, I hope he repents.
No, facts. Facts.
Because just making a wild claim like that, it's like, and then like nothing happens to him, like,
And that's something I feel like
it's just
needs to
okay to make
change.
wild claims and that's it. So that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, family, I really urge us to, like, man, just tap into our culture in the Bible, because
100%.
like there's consequences for that. Like, you just can't make wild claims like that. Like, you got to pay up. Like,
it's facts. It's facts, because you are damaging someone's reputation, and we need to take that in the United States and do that here, because now you can just accuse somebody of something and there's no repercussions.
Yeah, right. It's oh, okay.
Okay, you lied, but meanwhile this person then lost all their endorsements. So I do think that that's something that needs to change. Because we're just seeing this happen so frequently now, it seems. And it just seems unfair if someone's just accusing you of something and it's not true.
Yeah, family.
Yes, family. Well, guys, we're not gonna keep y'all here all day.
That's right, family. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And we got to say that we're not afraid, we're not ashamed, we're not embarrassed to say
We love you. Yes, we do, family. Thank you guys for being here with us. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, it's Jazz.
I'm Jaden.
Peace.